It's a beautiful, positive Thursday evening on June the 9th. It's a lovely day. Positive vibes all the way. Salute you all. Hope you're okay. Hope you're fine. It's good to chill out in the evenings and enjoy the sunshine. Oh, it's a good warm day. Don't want to be indoors the whole day. No thanks. Sometimes it's good to come out and say, yay. Some positive vibes. Definitely. It's a lovely day. Hope you had a lovely week. So this is the second last day of the week for those who are finishing work and having the weekend. It is a beautiful month. It is summertime here in the UK. It is fantastic. It is good. Some warm weather at last. We had a few rainy days. I'm not saying that it's not good, but we want more sunshine. So we can come out, stay outside a bit longer. I was in the house during the cold weather. So I need to come out more during the sun. Get some of this vitamin D and melanin. Oh, my skin is saying thank you for it. It's a beautiful day. It is great. So I hope you're okay, wherever you are. We are in the northern hemisphere, which is summertime. So I'm guessing in the southern hemisphere might be winter. Correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not too sure. I think it was the opposites. But this is a great time to be alive, to go out. So we want to have more positive activities this June and July. So we should have at least 3-4 months of sun here in the northern hemisphere, here in England, to be precise, isn't it? It's been a bit of cold weather. But apart from that, hope you're okay. Hope you're listening to the news and see what's happening around the world. Goodness me. The wars in Ukraine is getting tricky and trickier. You see the dam just burst. So it's amazing that people are going to be out of water. How many people have been affected? Someone's saying it was done on purpose, as in they did before. But who knows? I don't know. But someone was saying yes, it was done on purpose. Well, it is a war, so things are going to be destroyed, isn't it? So definitely keep up with the times and check out what's happening in the Russia-Ukraine war. So there are many, I'll say, positive things happening. Everything's positive. There's war, there's death, there's moving on, there's celebrations, the parties. So what would you say is bad, and for who? Also check out BRICS. BRICS is going on well. We've got 19 countries who have applied to join the BRICS alliance. So that is another great news. We don't say it's bad because it's not on our side, but those who are joining, it's positive news for them. Some don't like it, some would agree, but yeah, you know. So definitely, yeah, the BRICS is growing in a big alliance. People are getting more traction, it's getting more awareness, and many countries are joining. And also other countries now also saying, what, we don't want the dollar anymore, that's it. We are tired of using the dollar. Why should we use the dollar? We have to pay more when we have our own currencies, or we have gold. Some of the countries now are using gold as Zimbabwe, they're using gold as a medium. So I think many other countries should take the example from Zimbabwe. Because long time ago, gold was the medium of exchange before they brought in paper money as a receipt. So definitely, I think we should go back to the gold standard. Shout out to Zimbabwe who made some gold coins. I think most countries who see the value of gold should follow in the same suit, or use other precious metals if they don't want to use gold. I think the world is going back to what it was in the beginning, the Alpha, the Omega, the beginning and the end. As you see, the power is shifting over to Africa, and I think America too. Well, America the corporation, but America the people. So I think power is shifting here, but especially now Africa is one booming a lot in most continents. Africa is booming a lot in the world, so I think the power is shifting there. So definitely gotta get my foot in there, or my whole body, I guess. It's good to help out the people who are coming up, because they say Africa is the youngest continent in the world. So that's the latest in terms of population-wise. So the next 3 to 5 years, it's going to be 2/3. And if it continues, it's going to be probably more than 2/3 of the world's going to be African or dark-skinned. As it was in the beginning, is the end. But they say the out of Africa theory, that this is true. That means everyone was dark before. But that was the beginning, if it's true. Then, so this is the ending. It's going to be true again, where everyone's going to come out again from there and repopulate the world again. So I'm not excluding America as well. Definitely America is one of them, because if you look in the past, African America were one continent. So definitely African America were one. I think before the lands merged or the tectonic plates moved them about. So the out of Africa theory could be America and Africa together as well, isn't it? If you look at Pangaea, that means that African America were one people, wasn't it? One continent. That means the out of Africa theory came from Africa and America together. Just after millions of years, the tectonic plates moved across. So I don't know how to explain it, but the land separated. But if it was the beginning, that means America and Africa were one, isn't it? Look at the tribes, look at the customs, they're quite similar, just two different things. But all dark-skinned Americans, dark-skinned Africans, they're all the same colors. So out of Africa means America as well. So I include America, South America, and the Caribbeans as well. And Africa, that was one people. I would say that as well, because we tend to say, oh, now there's war happening. Oh, we're an American, you're not from here, you're not from there, which is fair enough now. Right now, people are not from there. Definitely people have their own identities, but before the lands parted, African America were one continent. So in the beginning, African Americans were one until things parted. Definitely now we have the copper-clad Americans, we have the Africans we know as usual. And but some say, yet again, there's other theories that they cannot. But if you look back in the past, so when America and Africa was one, let me know what you thought so. So back in the past, if you put them together, America and Africa fit very well in the west side of Africa. It was perfect. So yes, they were one. So out of Africa means out of America and Africa. Yet another theory that the old Africa was actually America. Don't know if you've heard about that. So names have been changed around. So before, I think, I'm not too sure, but someone was saying that the old name for actual America was the old Africa. Because they moved it to this new Africa, where it is like America was Egypt, but now they put modern Egypt in this modern Africa. But if you look back in the past, someone was saying that old Africa was actually America, the land America itself. I am yet to study that, I'm not too sure, so I need to read more about that. But it makes sense because the world's maps have been changed around. Even the atlas, not the atlas, the compass has changed, where north, south, west is different. But definitely, so chances are that America, they say the name was Meru, but it looks like the old name was Africa. Who knows? So definitely something to look into. It's definitely something to look into. But that's part of the news. So moving on from that, hope you're prepared for the next pandemic. It looks like there's going to be another pandemic coming up from the World Health Organization. People are saying that be prepared, probably just a practice test for the next one coming up. So hope you're ready. Hope you're ready and you're prepared for the next one. I don't know what's going next, but be prepared. Get yourself prepared. How? I don't know. Deal with your health. I think move away from places where you'll be forced to be quarantined or forced to be staying in one place for many miles. So get out of the places where you know there's going to be martial law. If you want your freedom, get out of most of the cities which will implement this law, which is be against your freedoms and your benefits. So if you're there now, here's the time to move. If you want to run away from those places, definitely, before you get caught up in there. Another way is obviously look after your health, so you don't get any disease or illnesses, no matter what. But definitely look out. It seems to be there must be another pandemic coming, as things are not caught me, but looks like it. So that is a bit about what is happening. The major news for me. But all of you there, let me know what is happening with you around the world. So the world is changing at a big pace. The many countries in the East and Africa are letting go of the dollar. There's the BRICS alliance, which is beating the G7. Russia and NATO and Russia are fighting wars over there. Africa is the youngest continent. America seems to be folding, the American corporation, not the people. Even now, I'll say Black Americans, but I'll say the the indigenous Americans now are waking up. They're claiming their land back, which is good. They got back their land. They want to implement their systems, the American Indians and their matriarchal system. That is perfect. It's good. South Africa as well. They are going back to the old ways. So it looks like the beginning is the end, and the end is the beginning. There's much more news happening. Oh yes, there was a devolution day evolution conference in Europe about how we should de-evolve. I'm like, what? Yeah, how we should stop progressing forward. Like, wow. I think it was a few years ago, if you heard about it, the de-evolution conference in America. So no, it was in Europe. Sorry, yeah, definitely. So there's a lot more happening. So keep up with the news, and definitely we're going to look for more collaborations. It's time to collaborate with others, to learn from the other great minds on YouTube. Definitely looking forward for collaboration. Apart from that, it is a beautiful, beautiful Thursday evening here in the UK. Lovely time to be in the park to enjoy the sun, the weather. Cause some havoc. Everyone's watching me like, what's this guy doing on the phone? Why is he on the phone? And they're on their phones too. But it looks like I'm getting celebrity news and awareness. Positive vibes all the way. Have a great evening. Shall see you again on a live video. Take care of yourselves and goodbye. I do apologize for not being active on the platforms. I'm gonna apologize and mend my ways. So I'm apologizing and I'm gonna mend. So no point of saying sorry and then doing the same thing. So I'm gonna put more live videos, get more collaborations. On that, take care of yourselves and we shall see you. Bye. Peace out. Advancing mindset all the way. Lovely day.